One of the best things I ever learned from one of my colleagues and good friends at Interaction Associates was before a public workshop. I was early days of my training career. I was very nervous. I was in the ladies' room beforehand and I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. And she looked at me. I was looking for sympathy, empathy, because I was so nervous. And she looked at me and she said, who are you thinking about right now? Busted. Me. She said, how about if you think about them? And I saw and heard a spotlight. I saw it in my mind's eye that it was here and it went, and it just squeakily turned and it went out. And it changed my whole experience. So then I walked into the classroom instead of with my thoughts being, am I good enough? Are they going to like me? Do I know enough? All of that stuff, which was me focused.
Yeah.
Instead, it was like, hey, who are you? What brings you here? What are you hoping to get out of this today?
Right.
Completely different. And
Yeah.
that is one thing I would advise people. Think about one, when you hear your negative voice saying, I'm not good at this, or I'm worried about this, or whatever, just replace that, acknowledge it. That is how you feel. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. It's just not ultimately helpful. So change the dialogue about, wait a second, I have value that I'm bringing here. What's the best way I can bring that? But when you're in front of the audience, I want you to think about two things. I don't want you to think about your body language, and I certainly don't want you to think about, are you doing a good job? I want you to think about the content, the value that you're bringing, and them. That's it. Just stay focused on them. Listen to what they say, adapt along the way as you need to. Listen, adapt, listen.